Thank you very much. Perkz, you must have been really keen to do this interview because that was an absolutely fire game from Vitality.
Yeah, I'm really happy that not just that we won, that we actually won in a very dominating fashion. Like, actually, I have to say, it was a bit in my head, like, I actually haven't beaten Koi once since I came back to Europe. So, like, in 1 year, I'm pretty sure I haven't beaten them once last year, yeah?
So a little bit of a grudge match.
Yeah, so this is like my first win in a long time against Koi. Against Larsen especially, right? So I'm happy I got to win, yeah, that's it.
Is he your favorite mid laner to beat?
I mean, I like to beat everyone, but just because I haven't actually beaten him in a long time, it feels nice to beat him now, Last time I beat him was like at Worlds, when I knocked him out of groups.
You brought back some hard memories for him today.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about the Aurelian Soul. We've seen you play it to great effect, but we haven't got to see you play it as much as perhaps we'd like to. How satisfied were you with that pick today?
I think Aurelian Soul is a pick where you kind of need to see the team comps and like you need to see your lane matchup. Like I did blind pick it against G2 and my lane was like really hard because the matchup is like completely unplayable. Like if I get hit by one Cassio Q, I'm basically like 1 HP and almost dead. So now I got to have last pick and then he like blind picked like Orianna, which is like completely useless, I think. So I had like a really free soul game and my team was playing also great, so my champ just looked really OP. I think there is definitely some cases where he's really strong and some cases where he just doesn't do anything for your team because he's just farming mid under turret. But yeah, I'm happy to play him. I put a lot of effort into practicing him, so yeah.
The death score are wondering how you feel about the patch right now, so I thought I'd ask you directly. Do you feel like it's been a good patch for you?
Yeah, I think the patch is really good actually because it's actually really versatile. I know a lot of people complain about like some same champs, but in every meta there ever was in the whole world, like there was always like some champions that just have to be banned. But honestly, you can play like a lot of stuff mid lane, a lot of versatile stuff. I think you can play a lot of stuff like top. Maybe jungle is like a little bit more like, how do you say, less versatile. But there is a new patch coming from playoffs, which I think will shake things up as well. And I think on the new patch, we'll see even more things being played. So I like the patch. I have to say, I did lose a little bit of my head because I've been picking so many random champs that I kind of forgot to actually know what I want to play. So for the last 2 days, like for yesterday and today, I was really sure what I wanted to play, and I felt really comfortable playing it. So I think sometimes the versatility can like go like too far, and then you can like get a bit lost in your mind of like what you actually want to play. But I think now I have a pretty good idea for playoffs coming, what I want to play.
Playoffs 13.6, looking at the patch notes, there's definitely a few champions that stand out. One in particular though, LeBlanc. Are you bringing her back for groups?
I might or might not be practicing her already. But yeah, I definitely like this champion, so whenever it's meta, I will probably be picking it. I think there is a lot of really good LeBlanc players in Europe, in mid lane. So it's going to be definitely like a fun patch for mid lane, I think, yeah.
I feel like you've set the standard on her. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Vitality
fans, can we get a Perkz chant, please? You've been chanting upset. Where's your Perkz chant? Honestly, right. We will let Perkz go celebrate with the fans, but we need to head to an all-important break because when we come back, it's going to be Mad Lions versus Team Heretics, who is going to be taking the 8th spot and the final place in the group stage.
I'm going behind. Okay. Look here. I'm Yusuf. Don't worry.
I can go kill.
No, he is ghost.
No, okay, come.
Okay. Come here. Kill something. Go Nash, I think, no? Go Nash. Go Baron.